Oh, Ferdinand.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual.
Yeah.
Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garrick Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire.
Oof. Unfortunately so.
As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it.
This is the month where, you go to crown Edelgard, I think. Or was that the previous month?
But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
I think that is this month. Your father is officially deposed at this point, I think. Hey, Lysithia.
Your hair and your eyes. What happened to you?
Aw, she's worried for you, Byleth. Having gone through something similar.
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Aw. Don't worry. I'm fine.
I see.
Hmm.
Well, that makes me feel better. But still,
Aw.
be careful.
It's so sweet of you to worry for me. Oh, Lysithia. What are you doing out here, Anna?
Deal.
Not down in the market.
Hey, Professor. You seem different.
I feel different.
Lots of things seem different around here.
Though I'm
lately.
mostly the same. Just
I've noticed it. Have you?
stronger and different hair and eye color. But yeah, there's things a-brewing. Let's see, what do I need still? Axe and brawl. My axe should actually be high enough, but since I haven't actually successfully recruited Hilda yet, I will train it since you don't have brawling. I probably, if it's required to have them already, I may or may not be able to get their paralogs. Caspar, or no, Caspar doesn't have one pre time skip. And I don't remember when whether Hilda's was pre-time skip or not. But it doesn't matter since I don't plan on using her. Though the axe would be nice to give to like Dedu or something. Nice. Someone's in here. Ah, there he is. Caspar. Speak of the devil. How is my support with you? Do I need to get you up another rank? Yes, I do. I'll give you some flowers or something.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
I mean, yeah. I'm also your senior, so I have a number of years on you. Makes sense. Let's try with lost items first.
Oh.
Hello, Bernie.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor?
In fact, that is me.
Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month.
Aw. Upset stomach, something else? What's the matter?
Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much.
Do you need me to bring you something?
It's got nothing to do with your, changes.
Don't worry, Bernie, I never thought so. Seriously, though, I will gladly bring you food if you need to. If you need me to.
So, don't open the door, please.
Bernie blush. It's always cute. Well, let's go down. Who are you? Oh, Ignatz.
Yes? So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself.
That is true. That is it.
What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance?
Unfortunately, no. Only Byleth gets to be prone, or gets to be privy to her radiance. And even then, not anymore.
I've always imagined the goddess. How beautiful she must be.
Hey, Ash.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
Oh, it is, well, a tomb. I don't know either.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows?
Yep. Well, both are accurate, so. Beyond that, well, the other secrets that are contained are, well, very secretive, for lack of better.
I wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Well, we never really do find out, since nothing ever actually happens. Oh, it's this kid. The one who is emulating Gatekeeper. I love this kid. Nothing to report, Professor. Carry on, kid. Carry on. Oh, Petra.
In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them.
Well, I am, I suppose, living proof of those stories. Or at least of their possibility.
Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air
Well.
or race across the ocean.
I'm certainly not able to do either of those, at least not yet.
Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor.
I can't fly.
Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky.
Oh, if only. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Gatekeeper. Nothing to report?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Excellent.
Although, I suppose, you are something to report.
Ooh, do tell.
For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious.
Well, report. What do you see?
Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you.
That's awesome. Can always count on you, Gatekeeper.
The professor went out and got some new power.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at a cost. I mean, I tentacle to Byleth just with a palette swap. Oh, Mercy and Ingrid. Mercy?
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual.
Actually, yes, I was in fact granted this power by the goddess herself.
Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
That I don't think so.
I haven't heard anything about that before.
I'm questioning about whether she even received a revelation or not.
Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation instructing her to use her power for good and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
To unfortunately fight against Edelgard, I think. Not that I want to.
Hey there.
Hey, soldier.
Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility.
That they will. At least some of them. I also have some commoners.
You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday.
Of course. Now we care for each other.
No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen.
Yeah.
Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Yeah, that I will. Mostly probably because, they couldn't, so they could voice something. Instead of, since you have a custom name. Who do we got? Ooh, Shamir. I think I need to recruit you still.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics.
Yeah?
Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
I mean, you say that, but yeah, kinda. Is the world different outside Fodlan?
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Isn't that ocean? Well, clearly you mean across the ocean, though. Don't need either of those.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Sure.
On it. I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
I appreciate it. You are one of my favorites. There's a word for the Shamir archetype. One of the dairies.
You there?
I couldn't help it over here.
I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office.
We have an office? You mean upstairs? Those offices?
I didn't mean to,
Yeah.
but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing.
Oh?
Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Did you hear the conversation at the beginning of the month? I guess you don't want to tell me what it was you heard. Gilbert, I don't suppose you're ready to be recruited yet.
Sometimes I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to
Yes, you should return to your daughter.
where I should have been all along.
Where you should have been?
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task.
That she will. You want me to protect her?
She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Of course, of course. No brawling from you either. Well, at least I know, Catherine has it.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Yes, good riddance.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be sarcastic or not. Yeah. Not sure how Gerald would feel. I think he just wants me to be safe. Hey, Leonie.
What? When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise.
Yeah,
There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there?
that there is.
I wonder what'll happen with that.
A bunch of pandemonium.
I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay?
No worries, Leonie.
However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
I appreciate it. Catherine, fist fight me.
In our battle last month, we really
Fisticuffs.
cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor.
I'm sure she's right under our very noses.
Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery.
If only.
It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
You're not wrong. There we go. Who knows, maybe that C rank there will be enough. I should go ask Caspar.
The glory of progress.
Hilda, Marianne. Hilda, what support do I have with you? Hilda. Okay, I need to go up to B. And hopefully that'll be enough.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power.
I think she was born with that power.
Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
But yes, sort of. The goddess did in fact gift me with power.
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right?
No. The Holy Tomb is irrelevant to this process.
Still, I wonder, Does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
I mean, I did cut through reality.
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Well, you guys won't, but I wish I could again. Linhart. Oh, hold that thought. Is that yours?
Long ago.
Bottle perfume, I don't suppose. Alright, Linhart. Where are we?
How are you, Professor?
Wonderful.
Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both?
Neither yet.
I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself.
I mean, he kind of is doing the same thing you are.
Crest power must have some kind of limit, right?
Maybe with different goals, but...
Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
I'm actually kind of surprised she allows research into crests. I guess trying to restrict it would only cause harm to her and her teachings and all that. Hey, Sylvain.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person.
Oh? I haven't changed on the inside.
I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
You don't have to look that hard. Hey, Cyril.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like
well,
maybe you could be related.
I mean, Byleth isn't inherently related, but let's just say she and I share some blood, though.
I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color
we
too.
both have a connection.
Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
No, that won't do it, Cyril. I have a connection to her mother, we can just say. That would be exciting, wouldn't it?
All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Oh, Cyril. Well, keep trying. Don't get trapped or anything, but just think about it really hard. Raphael.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right?
That I am.
Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
No, my arms seem about the same. My abs are still fantastic. I've changed. I keep telling everyone different things. I've changed quite a bit.
Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
Yeah, I keep giving them all different answers. In reality, it's mostly just the hair color. And a bit of extra strength. I guess. Yeah, my joystick seems a little sluggish these days. I wonder if that's that infamous drift thing I hear about sometimes. You're extraordinary. Thank you, Claude. You are too.
I always knew there was something special about you, but you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Yeah, that they will. I hope I can keep you alive in this route as well. It seems that I've been able to in every route so far. One note. Felix, words cannot express my disgust with the students here. So many of these fools rely on their noble status or their crest's power as an excuse to shirk their training. Still surprised the training logbook isn't his. You should spar with them. I thought you would like that. Let's see, who do we have in here? Just one more person? Oh, Annette. Is the diptych yours?
Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to.
No worry not, Annette. You're fine.
Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
Oh, well. Still same facial structure and body shape and, I don't know, blank expression. It's only my appearance has changed.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Don't worry, I love the silly side of you, Annette. I adore it.
Oh, that!
The diptych was hers. I thought so. I just do not know who this training logbook goes to. I could have sworn it would be Felix, but maybe Ash. Ash trains relentlessly as well. But I could have sworn I already checked him. Nope, not Ash. But that was his, though, and apparently I did not check. Maybe I didn't check Ingrid and it belongs to her. The logbook.
All things considered, this year has been rather terrible.
Yeah.
As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year.
That it is. Unfortunately, it'll be a fitting month to cap off the year, we'll say.
Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
Worry not, Monk. Unfortunately, things will happen that'll not allow for calmness. Lawrence?
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people?
Slithering snakes, also known as Agarthians.
What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes?
Worry not, Lawrence. That is my intention.
Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
Thank you. See you around.
Hey, the Holy Tomb, huh?
Yes.
I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it.
A very well-kept secret.
I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although...
What?
When the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet.
It is a funny coincidence, isn't it? But yeah, no, wasn't it with the Holy Tomb that designated the location?
But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance.
I mean, it's just
That's weird,
in the
right?
center of Fodlan in general, which would make sense regardless, because even when Fodlan was one, just the Empire, it would make sense to have it in a central location. Of either a central location or the capital.
Hello, Professor. I know that look in
Yes,
your eye.
join me.
You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class,
I
right?
do.
You just say the word, and I'll help however I
Thank you,
can.
Manuela.
Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right?
I mean, I've been doing it for a year, but yeah.
It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Thank you, Manuela. Oh, Dorothea, how you doing?
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant.
Have I? Isn't that just Byleth?
It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help?
Aw. Dorothea is always so sweet. I don't know what to say to that.
Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
I appreciate the effort, Dorothea. I do. Hanneman? How are you?
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing.
Well, it's not really that simple. It's not just the Crest of Flames.
Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most...
Fascinating.
Well, I suppose interesting is too small a word.
We'll have to brainstorm some words later then.
Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
Hanneman, shame on you. Yeah.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
At least get Manuela to do it.
Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My
There
apologies.
you go. Professor Hanneman trying to get me naked. For shame. I should recruit you.
Are you positive? Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help.
That I do.
Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
Well, if you join me, you can have a little bit of time with me for crest research.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke.
No, it's fine. You know, give and take.
I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Alright, Seteth is in his office. Oh, no, Flane's in Seteth's office.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair.
That we do.
But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother.
Yeah, I don't think he likes how she's been keeping such important things from him.
She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Yeah, they will. Don't worry, Flame. Seteth, are you in? Oh, no, Eloise is in here.
Captain.
Aww.
Oh, Professor.
Still mourning.
How long have you been standing there? I didn't
Hardly
see
a second.
I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories.
Yeah.
Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Do you want a hug, Eloise? Oh, hey. I should do Axe. Right?
Captain. Oh, I was just haven't been clearing out. Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with?
Yes.
I will do whatever I can to serve you.
Thank you. Ask for assistance.
Excellent. Leave it to me.
Actually, no. Do I need B or C brawl? Shoot.
No matter
Well,
how
with
small
my
the
support,
task
maybe
is,
a C is fine.
I vowed to Gerald I would help you.
We'll find out when I ask Caspar again.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes.
Well, they're very countable, but yeah.
I am proud. So very proud of who you have become.
Thank you.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will
Seeing Rhea do that fist pump, kind of excited. Yeah, with her fists there was kind of cute. You have brawling though, so I'll have you do it. Seteth should be axe, I think.
Ah, it is you.
Pondering something?
I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone.
Of course, of course. After you train me. Ooh, is that enough? Yes! Perfect.
I still have much to learn.
You know, her eyes are actually more of like a turquoise. Beautiful. Can I recruit you already? No, I cannot. Alright, with that, I think the only thing left to do is finish off our last 3 and see if we can recruit Caspar already.
You're so
Alright, Caspar. Coming.
You know, Professor, I keep hearing good things about you.
There we go.
I gotta admit, I'm curious. Want to let me into your class?
Yes, you have some supports I need. Or, at the very least, I need you for Paralog.
All right, that was easy enough. Come on, we're gonna run this place.
No, we're not. Well, actually, someday probably will, actually.
Right.
All right, Yuri wants a visit. Hey, Yuri. Headed at where are you headed this late at night? I believe he is going to deal with some of his friends in his his thieves. No beating around the bush there.
Ah, it's you. Where I'm going is hardly your business. Do me a favor and mind your own, won't you?
Hey, I am your professor, Yuri. It is absolutely my business. You got it.
I somehow doubt your sincerity. My intuition says you'll keep nosing into what I'm doing.
Well.
So, what's your deal? Worried about my well-being?
Always. Just a bit.
That's adorable. I get the sense you're not so hot at assessment.
Hey.
Just giving you a hard time. Either way, it doesn't matter much to me. There's no slowing me down tonight. I've got important things to attend to right now.
Kneecaps to break, coin to steal, that kind of stuff. Like what?
There you go with that nose of yours. It still isn't your business. But it looks like you won't let me leave until I tell you.
That is correct.
You get your way this time. There's a dispute. Or maybe treachery is the more fitting word. Regardless, a purge is required.
Purges? Those are always fun. What sort of treachery? What do you mean by purge?
I see I've got to spell it all out for you. One of my goons double-crossed the gang.
Yeah.
He absconded with his boss's small fortune. My small fortune. And buddied up with another gang.
Yeah, I can't let that stand.
Members of the gang are recognizable by their scorpion tattoos. Suffice it to say, they're not a group you want to tangle with.
Wait a Hey. Wasn't the guy in Caspar's Paralog, didn't they have a scorpion tattoo?
Despite that, I'm not about to just roll over and play dead on this. So I figured I'd pay them a little visit, have a spot of tea with their boss. Makes sense, you know.
Maybe a little bit of stabby. I don't know. Yeah, makes sense.
As a former mercenary, I knew you'd get it. You know how things are done in
And
our
yet you
world.
still try to keep it secret from me.
I play my cards wisely. I wouldn't play if there wasn't any hope of winning.
Smart. Sounds kind of fun.
It won't be. One false move, and the walls will be painted with blood. Still sounds
A little.
Better head off now. I've got people waiting for me just outside of town. See you
Perhaps
around.
exciting is the better word than fun, but still. Let me join you.
What is it you're after? Money? Me?
Yes.
Or are you just looking for someone to kill?
Yes. All three. I'm doing my diligence as a professor.
You seem adamant, so I'll allow it. Won't hurt to have backup if things go south. I trust you for now, but I don't know how reliable you actually are.
Yes you do. You've known me for a long time now.
Just so we're clear, you mess with any of my people, I'll slit your throat without hesitation. Got that?
Oh, I believe you. And worry not, I would never mess with your people. Not so long as you vouch for them. Alright. Off we go again. After... I have Hilda's next support ready, but it's not showing up on the map, so I guess I'll have to wait. Instead, I'll just try and recruit her now just to make sure that she isn't ready.
Long ago.
Professor, I saw you looking
Oh.
at me. I know what that look means.
You ready?
You want to add me to your
Hell yeah, I do. I have been trying and trying and trying. You have no idea what I've gone through. I gave you literally every flower I have, plus a bunch of other shit that you probably don't even like.
Just kidding. But if you did invite me to join, I'd consider it.
I would love you to join.
Oh, you really have taken a shine to me.
Yeah, I have. You are always one of my favorites.
I hope I can live up to your expectations. I look forward to learning from you.
Just be, well, actually no. For once you will get your wish. I will now put you on the front line. Mostly just because I don't have a slot for you. Unfortunately. See you around, Hilda. Fantastic. Okay. Yes, Ignatz. I'm not very good at sharing my opinion. Usually I just go along with what everybody else thinks. I know how you feel. I don't want to bother anyone. I've been like that in the past. It's okay to be quiet and just listen. Yeah, it is okay.
I see.
But if you feel comfortable, feel free to take charge or to let yourself be heard. I want to study reason and faith. What, surprised? Hey, I might be rough around the edges, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate a little magic. No, just reason. I suppose I am kind of curious what your faith abilities would be, but no. Maybe someday.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
Normally that'd be 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, but in this case I suppose it's 2 shakes of the cocktail mixer. You were sleeping.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you?
I see you straightened your hair out a little bit. It was a little disheveled in your portrait earlier.
Just a moment.
Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state.
Manuela. Always the mess.
Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping.
That's not your main problem.
Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear?
Do you have a dresser?
What is my dressing robe belt caught on?
I would be fascinated to actually see what her room looks like.
I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering. Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
Just broke. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
You seem to have gotten yourself dressed just fine, considering the trouble you seem to be having.
So, what do you want?
What were you doing?
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume.
Probably. Maybe.
I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Sorry.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good
So
day.
far. I mean, you did just wake up.
Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
About last night. Oh, I have a message from a knight.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
Not good news, unfortunately, I think. He said, "We will never go out together again." Harsh, but...
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it.
You seem to have no luck with the guys.
Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
It's day. Sleep well. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Because, judging by the state of your room, there might actually be bed bugs. We should get Hilda's and Caspar's as well. I didn't see who I just accepted. Oh, yay.
Hey, Professor. There are a lot of hardworking people here at the Academy, huh?
There are. I don't see any of them present, but...
Everyone focuses on training without even needing to be told.
some more so than others. Felix.
Maybe they think I must protect my friends, even if I have to risk my neck.
I have heard that sentiment several times before. You're not diligent. You won't protect your friends?
Of course I'll try to protect them, but I don't understand why anyone would want to risk their life for someone else.
Well, because they care about them.
When you die, no matter how you died, it's over. To me, it's more important to enjoy life. We only live once.
I
after
don't
all.
disagree. It is important to enjoy life. For that exact reason. But sometimes there are people worth risking things for.
To spend all your time working and being responsible, right?
No. I'm not sure.
Well, no matter what people may think, I'm going to keep being
Please
me.
do. I love you as you are.
So in our next battle, I'll support everyone from the sidelines.
For once, this is actually true.
Aw, come on, please. How about I do something for you as a way of saying thanks?
What are you thinking?
Oh, I know! I'll let you join me for dinner in the city.
Let me guess. I'm paying.
Two pretty ladies strolling around town. I'm sure someone will treat us.
Or that. That works too. Maybe.
Okay, just think on it.
I mean, if I had the choice, I would be tempted to accept. Caspar? Oh, Hanneman.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to
Sure. What do you want?
Come now. You have no need to be...
Oh, not really. I'm sure it has something to do with crests.
I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy.
Nice save there, Hanneman. Nice save.
Indeed. The further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so?
I mean, you're not wrong, though. I'm pretty well versed on that at this point, I think.
When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage?
Unfortunately, you are operating off of a faulty premise that is distorting your investigation.
I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
You investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy.
Right. Uneventful, I assume?
Of course, I also contacted your father's old mercenary crew. Quite an interesting lot they are.
I imagine so. Perhaps not quite as interesting as the Grail mercenaries, but still.
It was difficult work, since I could not speak with Gerald himself. I am quite sorry for your loss. By all accounts, your father was a good man.
I wonder if you can get this support before Gerald dies. And if so, what the difference is. Probably just he wouldn't say anything.
I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account.
Of course.
The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Serral.
Yeah.
There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close.
Beyond close, in fact.
At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is
Are you
all
sure
wrong.
about that?
As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery.
She did.
Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary.
Ah, a very well done deception by Gerald.
This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different.
That it would. My father was always one for secrets.
Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years.
You could have to make sure that, you know, Lady Rhea would never find me.
In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared.
Yeah, he was an amazing warrior.
You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen
I like
Demon.
that name. It's badass.
They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of
Wow.
sorts.
Speaking of no emotion on the face.
So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
How much do you need? No Caspar.
I guess
Not
we'll do
yet.
our best.
Wish us luck. We're gonna need it.
I think you'll be fine.
I guess that's that.
There you go. Though my smithing stones are already full, so that didn't do any good.
So this is how it's done.
Nice.
Got it.
Nice.
Good to go.
Looks like I'm getting it.
Mastery is within my grasp.
Oh, fantastic. Good job, everyone. Alright, I think I have everybody now. With that in mind... you see, that's what I was wanting to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. There are 4. Oh, I should check. How long I have? Okay, I don't have to worry about dividing the world. That's good. Well. Though on second thought, it looks like, I would still have 4 of them to do. Unless I chose not to do this one for some reason. Alright, I did a little bit of, repairing of my items. And I think, yep, we'll just power through these paralogs now. I guess we'll have to wait a little longer before we get to see the end of the month. We will, of course, start from easy. It will go from easiest to hardest. Luckily, they all have different level caps, so that should be easy enough to do, to manage. Starting with the Sword and Shield of Seros. The Alliance has requested aid from the monastery, but the Knights of Seros are low on personnel. Alois and Shamir decide that the students will have to suffice. Thankfully, they should actually be decently high level for this to actually contribute.